too loud today. I got my little buddy asleep because he is sleeping in. I hope you all are doing fantastic and wonderful because yesterday was a big day for a lot of people. I know in my house, we kept it very chill, very quiet, but we had so much flipping fun by just being together. And I hope everybody got to experience that in some way, shape, or form. Making sure we bring you the happy news every single day. I am Vernon, making sure that you smile. That you get that few seconds to give yourself that space to create that difference between thinking and doing so you can go out and execute with more understanding. Bring you the happy. And it's about follow through today and how this relates to the holidays, how this relates to life, how it relates to your business and growing it. Follow through. I want everybody to practice some sort of follow through today. If you want to be ultra successful, for example, there's some follow through there. Yes, there's consistency. Yes, there's effort. Yes, there's reaching out. Yes, there are these things that we're going and I get my clients to help do to create these systems. But to echo the same sentiment as yesterday, follow through on it all the way through. Rest is part of the follow through. Understanding is part of the follow through. Patience is part of the follow through. The follow through is not just about all the efforts that you're going to be doing. The follow through is not always about you doing these exact specific things. The follow through is also about resting. And it's about giving those things time to work. That is a part of the follow through. I have to practice this myself. It happened this morning. I'm frustrated. I'm tired. Whatever reason, it happens. I get myself together at the gym, still within the gym yesterday, today, and I will continue to go, keeping that pattern. That's part of the follow through. But the second step of that follow through is completely owning it and being patient with that. The things that you're working on, they're what you want. They're everything you put an effort into, regardless of the day of the week. If you are an entrepreneur, we know this. You will always be busy. But what that forces you to do is it starts to prioritize a lot of things. But prioritization is part of the follow through. Sure, you don't have to follow through, but guess what? It will show up. But, I think what I'm really changing this in direction towards is the patience and the rest are what we forget, especially going into the season, because we're not patient with ourselves looking for those deals. We're not patient with people, which I talked about yesterday, Wednesday, about giving people a little bit more grace these next few weeks because it's tough. That patience, it's such a key thing. I even caught myself. I was like, what's going on? I was feeling like, what's going on? What was off with me today? There's nothing wrong. It was just the patience piece kicked in, and that is part of following through. You have to be patient. If you don't, well, let me take this back. You don't have to be patient, but it works in your best interest to be patient. Some reasons why we're not successful is because we go, 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 go. And because we got to this place of maybe being stuck, maybe got to this place of being frustrated in a lot bigger fashion than what it takes to get the solution or to kind of get things going in a better direction, our impatience will get in the way. This is a really big time of year for a lot of my people, who are entrepreneurs, for a lot of my clients who are in that space where it's like, wait, this is the opportunity to get, Black Friday sales, to get the e-commerce going, to get, their coaching and consulting practices going. But the patience is got to be there. The follow through is more vestigial is what I'm getting at. The follow through isn't always go, 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 go. Sometimes it's wiping your hands, standing there, and just being there. So own that this weekend. Some of you might be working too much. Some of you might be working too little. However you want to define that. But I'm telling you now, patience will come into it in some way, shape, or form. And my next point about follow through is this. Make sure you appreciate the people who are with you along your journey. Make sure you appreciate the fact that if you are going through some big change, if you're going through something where you want your kids to have like the best Christmas ever, right? Make sure Santa gives them everything they want, and you're going through all these efforts, make sure you look around and you thank that person that is with you, even if it's just your creator. Make sure you let them know how much you appreciate them, making those sacrifices, to be accommodating for you. Make sure you sit back and you thank those people for even when you're not in the best of moods, or maybe you might have a different type of delivery because some of the things that you're responding to in life, you thank those people. Again, even if it is your creator, what if you don't have a relationship with your creator or not? Thank somebody. Thank the person at the store. Just be appreciative of the fact that, you are in a great place where you can start doing some even better things and more amazing things. I have a huge belief that coming into these next few months, we're about to see some mega, mega, mega successful people. Even in my practice, I have typically around this time of year, things are slower. But that's not the case right now. So that really lends to my theory that things are about to grow in such a huge way. If people just recognize this is not the recession, this is the genesis, it's all about how you approach it. That's why I've been coming back with these different survival tips for this week. That's why every week I'm talking about different things, because the people who are willing to take the time to practice these things, to understand these things, and to put them into consistent, play into their lives, they are going to be incredibly happy. Success is really simple. It's the consistency that gets people. Success is very simple. If you want to learn how to make, $10,000 a month, great, I've got you. 20,000 a month, I got you. But it's the consistency that will burn most people up. And it's really not that complicated. You will make it complicated. But the things that we talk about every single day on this program is about slowing down to speed up, giving a different perspective so you can go ahead, making sure that you are giving yourself that space to be successful. But it comes from the follow through. The follow through is coming up with a plan. The follow through is sitting down and putting an effort to make it work. Find a consistent pattern. And the last step that I'm really looking at right now is having the patience. We don't need any more impatience out there. That's been kind of sprinkled through everything I've talked about today. And what can happen is if you aren't practicing that follow through, in the sense of being patient, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to start blaming people. You're going to start thinking that things aren't working. Sometimes you could do all the right things, but if it's not the right season, it's not going to happen. Some of the things that I've even getting different clients. One of my clients yesterday, 2 days ago, Monday, oh my gosh, this isn't going to work. Didn't want to do it, tried it, boom. Next thing you know, got two $500 payments out of nowhere. Well, how did that happen? It's because sometimes it's not anything wrong with you. The patience could be sitting back and looking at the data and recognizing this didn't work back in July. What was going on in July? Was school out? Was it too warm? Those things could start working now in November. But that's where the patients come through, to sit down, look at the data, and recognize those situations before you start taking it internally. Smart people will take things that don't work out, and you could try to say they're sensitive. I don't even want to hear that nonsense. But you could try to say they're sensitive. That's not being sensitive. It's you really care and you really want it to work out, but it doesn't work out. It can give you energy. It could diminish your energy. When the reality is, we just need to practice some more patience. We need to practice that follow through to see it through so you can follow through. No, we're going to work on reducing our pressure and increase success. For a lot of people that I talk to, people believe that stress and frustration are part of success. They can be. Some of those things are designed to beat you over the head to make sure that you have to be a better person. But that is not a guaranteed part of the process. I'm all about finding the easiest solution to get the biggest results. Go out there this day, go out there this weekend. Take the things that we talked about, take the things I'm talking about every single day, 5 days a week. Uh, Evan, I'm sorry to hear about your back, brother. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you pushing through it. Go to the doctor. But go out there today, follow through. Evan, follow through, and this is part of you slowing down for some of us, because Evan's a super rock star, just killing it right now. But go out there, keep things rocking and rolling. Keep being you, keep being successful. If you got any questions, I'm right here. Drop a message, drop a comment, and I'll be happy to help you out. All right, everybody, take it easy. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you on Monday.